What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Mello with Marty's Buick GMC and Chevrolet, and in today's video we'll be checking out this brand new 2022 GMC Sierra Elevation. So let's get into it. All right, so today we're talking 2022 Elevation. And if you're new here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick walk around the exterior of the truck, show you some of the highlighted features there, and then once I am done, I'll show you the window sticker and go over the interior as well. But just to kick things off, here's a quick look at our key fob. You can see we've got our lock or unlock, remote start, drop the tailgate, panic button, and of course we got our GMC logo there on the back. I'm just going to put that guy in my pocket. Now, first thing you have to notice is, of course, the new C-notched LED signature day running lights. Absolutely beautiful. By far my favorite part of the new front end design. We've got the blacked out Elevation grille. We've got LED fog lights down low. You can see them squared off right there on both corners. We've also got blacked out tow recovery hooks and then this blacked out lower valance. Up here underneath the GMC logo, you'll see the front camera as well as this little guy, and that's actually a sprayer nozzle to make sure that that front camera stays nice and clean. Paint job on this bad boy is dynamic blue metallic. It's the new paint job for 2022. We've got the 5.3 liter V8 under the hood matched up to a 10-speed automatic transmission, and MSRP is $64,000. As we go around the side of the truck, you get a look at our blacked out 20-inch Elevation wheels. The only gripe that I have with these is that I do wish that the lug nuts were blacked out, but I might be just being a little bit nitpicky there. We've got the 5.3 liter V8 badge up here on the fender, and if I step all the way back, I'll give you guys a nice little side profile of the truck so you can see what she looks like. I do have to say I love this paint job. This might be my favorite. Some people like that new sand paint job, but this is more my style. You can see we've got the Elevation badge here on the door. We've got our side steps. And as we go around the back of the truck, you see the 4x4 badge there on the bed. Multi-Pro tailgate, trailer tow packages, of course, all set up. So you've got both sets of plugs. You've got your rear parking sensors, you can see there. Easy step rear bumper. We do have the Multi-Pro tailgate, so we can go ahead and pop that down. I'm sure by now most of you have seen all the features and the different ways that you can configure the Multi-Pro tailgate. My favorite is, of course, just kind of using that as a step. I got a terrible knee. You can use this little hand grip there. Nice and easy. Grab hold, pull yourself right up into the bed. You can see you've got your factory spray and bed liner. We've got LED bed lighting. We've also got a 120 volt AC outlet back here. Just got to throw this Multi-Pro tailgate back up. Gotta love the aluminum tailgates, nice and easy. Rear backup camera, you also have that little LED light. This is not another camera, this is an LED light. Power sliding rear window. And I'm just gonna back up and give you guys another quick look at this thing. She is an absolute beaut. Love it. All right, now I am shooting this in 4K. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put up the window sticker on the screen right now. Go ahead and screenshot it if you like. If you want to pause the video, take a, save it, whatever you want to do. I'll give you another couple seconds to do that before we take a look at the interior. And I'm going to take the sticker off in 3, 2, 1. Let's take a look at the interior. Starting in the back, I'm going to step back so you can see the door. People always skip the door. Well, I don't know why. Sometimes I do it too, I guess. Jet black leather interior. You do have the 10-quart compartments on the back on both sides. Armrest here that doubles as a cup holder and a junk collector because we know what the kids are going to do with that. Underneath the seat, you do have a storage compartment here. One thing I like about this is if you do like a tow chain or jumper cables or whatever, when you hit the brakes, it's not all going to come sliding out from underneath the seat, as most of us have probably experienced at least once or twice in our lives. In the back, you've got your vents back here. You've got a USB and a USB-C, so everyone's going to be able to plug in and charge. We've got pockets on the back of both seats. And now let's take a look at the front. I'm going to step back. Once again, take a good look at the door. See that nice Bose speaker grille. Definitely an improvement on that design as well. And here's a look at your interior. I'm just going to undo this belt just so you can get a better look at the seats. Now, I am going to go through this relatively quickly. However, if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, you want to know more, less, by all means, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer all of the questions that you guys have. But starting over on the left, you can see we've got our power windows, power mirrors, our door locks. We have our parking brake. We have our four-wheel drive controls, as well as our mode selector. We've got our headlight controls, gauge cluster brightness, spotlight over the bed, and our fog light controls. And I do have to say, I absolutely love the design. GMC interiors have sure come a long way from old. They're just very, very sculpted. Lots of different materials. You know, you have your black leather, you have your piano black, you have your aluminum. Everything looks really, really good, I do have to say. Up on the steering wheel, we've got our heated steering wheel. We've got our forward collision alert. We've got our cruise controls. Over on the right, we have our hands-free voice dialing. And then this little guy here will kind of scroll through. If you've driven any of these trucks in the past, we'll scroll through all the different information right here on your 12.3-inch instrument cluster, which is fully customizable. I actually did a video on how you can customize that. I'll leave a link to that right here for you guys to check out if that's something that you're interested in. And that brings us over to our giant 13.4-inch full-color touch display, AM, FM, XM, satellite radio. You've got Apple CarPlay, you've got Android Auto, full Google Assistant integration. It works phenomenally well, way better than any of the voice commands that I used in the past. Everything's very smooth. I am going to show you all your cameras. So you can see we've got a bunch of different features here, a bunch of different views, I should say. You've got your overhead view. You've got my favorite, which is the curb hunter cameras. So if you're going to drive this thing and you have to park it near a curb in the city or somewhere, you don't want to scratch up your 20-inch wheels, this is a great way to be able to view those and pull up close and tight so no one's going to sideswipe you either. Overhead front, overhead rear. You've got your trailer hitch camera, and then we can go back. And of course, you can put the lines as well to give you some even easier guidance if you need that. What else do we have here underneath? We've got our lane departure warning. We've got our parking sensors. We've got our auto start and stop. We can disable that, drop the tailgate hazards, traction control, drop all of our windows here. You do have a home button, a physical home button, which I'm glad they did. So, you know, if I was in audio and I needed to get back to this screen, I can just tap that home button. Glad they didn't do away with all the physical buttons. Beneath that, we've got our start button, we've got our trailer brake controller, we've got our heated seat controls, our HVAC controls. Over here on the right, we've got a USB-C and a USB port. We've got our electronic gear shifter. I know some people hate them. Personally, I thought I wouldn't like it, but I don't care. It's easy. It doesn't really bother me at all. Definitely something that took me probably a few days to get used to, but now it's just second nature. Wireless charging dock is right here. Nice, easy spot to sit your phone, and it's angled, which is good. The old charging docks that were like up here, you'd hit the brakes, the thing would go flying. They sit there nice and securely, no problem at all. Huge center console. We've got an organization tray. We've got pull that out of there. We've got a power outlet. We've got a USB and a USB-C port. Definitely plenty of places to plug in. And if you want, you can also use this as like a file storage. You can hang. They got this little hanger here. I know some people are using these for work, so sometimes that's convenient. Over here, you get a look at your lower glove box, and then we've got this little button. I love the way they did this, kind of hid it away. That will open up your upper glove box. If we look up above, we've got our programmable garage door openers. We've got some LED interior lighting, and then we've got our OnStar buttons as well. And what else did I miss? Did I miss anything? Yes, I do. You do have paddle shifters now. You have the buttons on the back of the steering wheel to adjust your volume. You can see I'm adjusting the volume there, or skip through channels, or skip through, if you're listening to Spotify, you want to go to the next track, you have the buttons over on the left to do that. And that, my friends, is sort of the quick rundown. I will give you guys a quick peek. I know this is probably still in demo mode, but I'll show you guys the map really quickly. You won't obviously have to do all this with yours. It'll already be set up. But the map is awesome. Huge, huge, huge display. Works really well, like I said, in the Google Assistant. I've used it. It's worked fine for me. I know some people have had issues, but at least for me, like I said, it's been nice. You also have a small rubberized, the bottom of this is rubberized, so if you need to throw something up here, you can. And I think that's it. I think I touched on everything. Like I said, wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet. Usually these videos can go really, really long. I'm trying to avoid that. I know not everyone wants to watch a 25-minute video on a truck. As always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, like I said, concerns, comments, anything, leave those down below. If you're looking for a truck and you don't want to pay over MSRP, because we have never charged over MSRP ever at our dealership, check out martysbuickgmc.com. We actually have a few new 2022 Sierras in stock, a couple SLTs, a Denali, a whole bunch of Elevations that just got dropped off. So check our inventory out there. If you're looking for a Chevy, martys-chevy.com. And I will see you all in the very next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your week.